Hi guys, it's Gav here. Um, I just wanted to make a little video to give some direction on moving into next year. So, um, the way the Holy Night meditations work is they normally go backwards and they start at Pisces. Now, I have worked them the other way. So, I have worked them through um, going forwards as well, and that does work. I think it's important, as far as I can see, to set your intention first. But I've got a slight inclination that working them backwards is slightly more powerful. So I'll just start by reading the verse, because that kind of gives you the angle to go in at, and also there's other meditations connected to it. This is for Pisces, so it's a Steiner verse that it gave to Eurythmus in relationship to the zodiac signs to kind of feel into how they work. In what is lost, may the lost find itself. In what is gained, may the gain lose itself. In what is comprehended, may comprehending seek itself, and sustain itself by sustaining, through becoming, uplifting to existence, through existence, interwoven with the becoming. May the loss be gain in itself. You can see how that it's wonderful, isn't it? A verse, how it kind of like cancels itself out by allowing you to relax into the becoming of what's truly needed, rather than kind of get caught up in some idea of what's needed. So it's a it's a great one to start with. So this morning, on a personal note, I woke up and I was like, the main question is, how do you get into this? How do you really get into this holy night um, work or meditation in a way that um, opens up into inspiration? Um, um, One of the things, uh, I've had this really bad cold for about 3 weeks, and it's just been a bit relentless. I don't normally get them, but the children have had them, and I've been getting them. So I had this pretty bad cold, and one of my sinuses is blocked on one side, and it was really painful when I got up, and it caused my tinnitus on one side to really be a lot louder than normal. So for me, that the answer to what that is, for work into it, is not listening to the spirit. It's a kind of almost like a machine noise, materialistic machine type noise, type noise. So it brings a question of, what does it really mean to listen to the spirit? And then the next part of that question is once you've listened, how do you bring it into your deeds in a way that really has a positive effect in the world. And it's not really an easy question, but the thing that comes up is through movement. So just get into the movement of it, you know. Inspirational movement. Um, Even if it's not going to work out, you know, it's like get moving in relationship to your subject matter. And it's very much connected to when you get that first, you get like go into February, which is Aquarius, and then through to March. And then you get that the growth coming back. And yeah, it's just kind of embody that. But at the same time, if you think of the poem, it's like saying, don't get too caught up in the like desire for results. It's more about the acting part of it. How do you bring it in, bring your mission and vision into a way that into a rhythm that's going to be truly effective for the coming year. Um, and that's what you ought to be aiming for when you're thinking about how do you bring spirit. It's really about bringing Christmas every day of the year. You're bringing this kind of a wakeful, joyful quality. And as you get older, like you know my age, um, it is about maintaining, which is really about being able to raise the dead and to inspire through your thinking. So it's an uplifting process that you're working into. And if you can bring that um, regularly, then you've really got it made. And that's what it means to be able to bring this Christmas spirit every day of the year. This wakeful, joyful, um, inspired quality. Um, and yeah, you basically, so there's so many different ways you can do it. And what I do when I'm working on these things, that's why every year is slightly different. Like, these are my notes from today. And you can see here that today's Sunday. So I was working with the sun quality. So you've got this whole kind of radiant inner true self quality, this kind of love radiant self quality. That's like the main meditation for a Sunday. And then you work that out through the essence of the cat, which is Leo, this sign at the bottom. It's a glyph for Leo. And basically, you know how cats sit there and really radiate that heart force. It's all about heart force and being able to truly live into your heart force. You've got these two amazing aspects this year on the start of the Holy Nights. You've got the Pisces quality, which is the double fish, and it's related to Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, and then the fish because it's so much connected to the water, is really related to this quality of the secret of living structure, and it's related to creating the feelings that you want in your life, rather than having feelings being subjected by things that are coming towards you from the outside. You're actually using these Jupiter forces, because Jupiter also rules Sagittarius, which is very much to do with thinking, directed thinking. So you're using your vision, and then you're bringing that into a way that creates inspired feeling, and then gives you this source of momentum through this rhythmical quality. So get the aspects of your vision embedded into your daily rhythm, and in that way, it's very difficult not to succeed. So I'm just gonna. I don't want to go on too much because there's a whole study connected to it, which is really inspiring. But what I'm gonna say is that, like, source material that I use, which I find fantastic, is The Qualities of Time by Paul Platt. It gives you a bit of a direction. I also use a very simple, basic astrology book. If you email me, I can give you a reading list of the stuff that I use. But it's really good to do this work in a group. Anyway, so I'll just finish reading the Pisces for today. So it also has the Pisces. I can't remember what it is, but it also has a meditation with it, like a given meditation. But I'll just read you the verse again to finish with. In what is lost, may the loss find itself. In what is gained, may the gain lose itself. In what is comprehended, may comprehending seek itself, and sustain itself by sustaining, through becoming, uplifting to existence, through existing, interwoven with becoming, may the loss be gain in itself. Fantastic, isn't it? I love that. I love those verses. Each one of them that we'll work on during the Holy Nights has got a really a fantastic way of seeing the life process that it's bringing. So yeah, bye for now. Have a good evening.